2 minutes. I just sent them the link.
Jesus. Okay, we're just waiting for 2 more people, so let's just give them a minute or 2. I'll be back with you in a sec.
Okay.
All right, we'll have them join as soon as they come on, but we have enough. Oh, here we go. Hold on.
We have a small agenda.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we have everyone but Rob. Michael, good morning. So we're going to convene the July 19th, 2022 RPRC meeting. I think we have 4 items on today's agenda. The first item we have is the approval of minutes from July 5th, but those minutes are not ready. So we'll put that on our next meeting. So first up is 109 Round Hill Road for a fence. I'll pull that up so everyone can see what we're talking about. Go share my screen. Okay, so what we have here is an existing fence that is extending beyond the property line. And this is a lot that we approved a few years ago as part of the Rolling Hills subdivision. So that owner has, I guess, informed their neighbors on actually both sides. We dealt with one last RPRC meeting. This is the other side, who also has a similar encroachment. So the fence, which is this, that is the fence that is out there, is going to be relocated on the property line. So I don't have any significant issues here. All I need is a detail showing that it's less than 6 feet in height. But all looks to be reasonable and in order. I'll make a motion to send this to the building department.
I'll second.
Sue got that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Right. Next, we have 168 Hickory Kingdom. Hi, Suzanne. So we're now up to your project 168. I'm going to pull that up and show the board what we're talking about. If you have anything you want to tell the committee, go ahead. Now's a good time.
I mean, we're just replacing an existing structure that was damaged by the FedEx or the UPS driver with his truck. He took it right off the foundation.
Yeah, actually, I've got the picture here, so let me show this to the committee. On my mouse, there we go.
And we're just replacing the exact same footprint, the whole thing in kind.
Yeah, so you can see it's quite
Oh my
extensive.
goodness.
Yeah, quite extensive damage.
Oh, gee.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's
That's
ready to
quite
fall.
What was that, Sue?
It's ready to fall. Oh, not talking to
We
me.
have 2. Yeah, Sue.
Never
gets it.
mind.
So what's being replaced is very similar.
It's exactly the same footprint. Yeah, we're just putting in a single door as opposed to 2 doors.
Yep. Any concerns on your end, Sue, from the ARB?
Not at all.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Let me see if I have any comment. The only thing I need is to have the elevation updated when you submit to the building department, showing the building height. The distance between the average grade and the midpoint of the roof can't exceed 15 feet. It doesn't appear to be, but that needs to be called out for the building permit. But that's the only comment I had.
The exterior materials, I don't see that on this plan.
Let's see.
Unless I just can't read it. And is it the same as the house?
Yes.
Okay, now I see.
Just doesn't say exactly, yeah,
Roof shingles,
what the exterior is
covered
gonna be.
siding match existing. No, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, you're good. So
Yes.
then I'll make a motion to send this to building.
I'll
Second,
second.
Who was that, Michael?
yes, sir.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, Suzanne, all that is set now. So now the next step will be to just add that minor information and submit to the building department. Any questions?
No, so it's the average height.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it all in a memo that will be posted on the RPRC webpage later today.
Okay, great. I
Yep.
appreciate it. Thank you
Sure.
very much. Have a
Okay,
great-
take care.
Bye.
Okay. Next is 24 St. Mary's Church Road. Okay, David, you're here for 24 St. Mary's Church? David?
Yes, hi.
Hi. So you're here for 24 St. Mary's Church?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you want to take us through what's being proposed?
Yes, sir. Let me get on the video here. Okay. So they have been, let me move it over to the screen so you're seeing my face here. They have been approved previously about a year ago for a project that was almost identical. We changed a couple things in that we removed the pool from the application and we added a carport onto the garage.
Yeah.
And there were some very slight changes to the house. I think we added, the only difference was we added 2 feet onto the screen porch, but everything else is the same.
Okay. Do you have the plans? Do you want to share them or do you want me to?
Why don't you share them? I don't know how to share.
Yeah, I'll do it. No problem.
Okay. I have the application in front of me and all the info. Here you go.
Yeah, so this is essentially what we saw before, but this is the existing house. These are the modifications.
Here's the carport.
That's on the detached structure. I'll get to that. There. So it's right here.
So above it, you'll see the existing and then the carport added.
Right. Here's the existing.
Mhm.
You know, the biggest problem, David, is I couldn't read the site plan, right? When you start zooming in, see, you can't read anything. So you're gonna have to update that site plan.
Okay.
Let me see here. So site plan's not legible. Yeah,
I
Go ahead.
have any dimensions you'd like to know here that I can read better.
okay, yeah. So what needs to be on there is, the house addition to the property lines, just calling that out. And then
Yeah,
the
and all
car-
that's on there, you can't see it. I don't know. If
Yeah,
you
I can't
can
read
see
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the carport, right? I didn't even see the carport on this plan at
Oh,
all.
you know what? Oh, I apologize. I don't think that's not even the updated one. I'm sorry.
Okay, so yeah, so you'll need to submit that. And if
Do you
that's
want,
something,
is there any way for me to just give it to you right now while we're talking?
well, you could share it.
I
And we
don't
can
know.
look at it, but you don't have to bother. I don't think.
Okay, all
I
right,
don't
yeah,
think
it's web, it's well within the setback.
Yeah,
so-
I agree. It's well within the setbacks. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think there's gonna be a.
All right, we won't waste your time on that. Okay.
Yeah, add a zoning conformance table, just so we have it. Submitted
I'm sorry, the
elevation,
zoning Conformance table, please tell me what that is. I thought I had.
that will
all this on
show, that will be a table showing how you conform to the minimum requirements of the zoning code.
there. Okay, got it.
The elevation should be revised to show building height, which is average grade to roof midpoint, and maximum exterior wall height, lowest grade to roof midpoint. We'll need a gross floor area calculation worksheet and backup. Same with land coverage and backup.
I believe that's in there now.
You're saying, what was that, David?
I believe I had that in there.
No,
No? Okay,
no.
okay.
And then previously, we noted that the site contains wetlands, so the wetlands location and the buffer should be shown on the plans as well.
Yeah, they had a wetlands consultant after your last review, and
Uh-huh.
he found that there was none. So I have a letter from someone that,
Okay, so you could coordinate that with the town engineer then, that's
okay.
fine. Any comments from the committee about what is being proposed here? As David said, what's that?
Not at all.
Yeah, it's a very slight modification, so I think everything's in order. So I'll make a motion to send this to the building department, and the applicant will address those comments.
Can I ask another question?
Well, let's finish the vote and then.
Oh,
let's
please.
see what happens.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to
I'll
second that?
I'll
Okay.
say,
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, yes, David, go ahead.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to ask, are you going to be requiring a stormwater management on this?
What's the increase in impervious surface?
Let me take a peek at that for you. So if you were to scroll down, Adam, I think I have that calculation sheet. Is that all the way? Man, I'm sorry, up. I'm sorry, the other way. The last plan where I did the color, keep going. Oh boy. Oh, there it is. There it is. So what I did was I added the second item down. You say you see new living space. So that's a 571. And then I have covered porch, which is highlighted, 629.
Mhm.
And terraces. So I don't know which areas you count. So
Well, anything that's new, right? So,
That was,
Anything
porous.
right, that was
So
grass.
the part of the carport is over an existing drive. You wouldn't count. You would deduct the existing drive from the carport square footage.
correct.
We're just looking for the net increase.
So the net increase, if you were to calculate the roofing areas, would be the, let me see, yeah, we take off 4. Let me do a quick calculation. So we'll take 629, 73, we'll take the carport off of there. So we have 294.06. And then we have the additions, which is 571. So you have a total of 865 square feet of new roof area.
Yes, you have to mitigate that increase.
Okay.
Okay, I'll note that. All right. Okay, so that's what we'll do. I'll put that into the comments that you prepare the stormwater plan to the satisfaction of the town engineer for the increase in impervious, not for everything.
I'm sorry, one more question. The height of the garage, because it's a carport, I mean, because it's under the, I guess, the 15 feet, I wouldn't require any special zoning requirements?
Correct.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
All right, have a great rest of the day. Thank you.
You too. Okay, let's move on to One Leisure Farm. That is here. Okay, so what we're dealing with here is originally a pool. So maybe last year we approved this pool, but there wasn't enough land coverage to accommodate the pool given the size of the lot. So at that point, the applicant proposed to remove this court, motor court, and swap it. And at that point, then they were able to build the pool. They'd be below the maximum amount of land coverage. And then I guess they didn't even need a stormwater plan, John, because it was a swap. So now the applicant would like to keep this motor court, which means that now they're going to be exceeding the maximum permitted amount of land coverage. And I guess they'll need to mitigate stormwater too, John.
Yes.
So
Well, doesn't that become a ZBA issue?
yes, absolutely will be a ZBA issue. I guess the question is, is this something that you want to see at the planning board? I wouldn't think so, Michael, since it comes down to the ZBA issue of allowing the additional land coverage, since they're not actually proposing to build anything. It's just to keep it.
What was the process last time?
It went to the building department.
So it didn't go to planning?
No, it did
Yeah.
not.
Well, I mean, I'd be okay with following the same process then.
Yeah. All right, so we'll send this to the ZBA. They'll prepare the stormwater plan. There's a couple of other things that they'll need to deal with. There's a shed that has to be moved. And they got to get a floodplain development permit because a portion of the property is in the floodplain. But ultimately, it's just up to the ZBA. So I'll make a motion to send this to the ZBA and address the comments before going to the building department.
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, and that's it. Thank you, everybody. And
Thank you.
we'll see you soon. So I appreciate
All right.
everyone's
Thanks.
everyone's
Take care.
participation.
Have a great day.